What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Bandit. It's your Lions 49ers pregame show. You know how we do every time we start the goddamn show. I let y'all know who with me. So I'm starting with it. My house Mrs. CEO Day.
What up, though? It's your boy Day. What up, though? It's your boy Day, though. And we ready to ride on these 19s and get this dub in San Francisco today. Let's go.
And he just got his license, so we ain't worried about getting pulled over. Rebel. Let him know you is.
What up? Welcome to the Bandits and the Villains. Man, pregame. Let's rock it.
My kids ain't here. Why you say bandits?
Oh, my bad. Bandit. You both.
There you go. The one, the only. Mike.
What's up, y'all, man? We about to get this dub, get to the Super Bowl. Let's go.
Where they can find you at, Mike? Where can they find you, Mike? Let me know where they can find you at. Mike, what right
there at @1pride_JR, man.
Watching TV too, apparently.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to this damn World Series, man. I'm hooked on this MLB The Show.
But I say you watching cartoons. Be Skrilla, let them know you in.
Be Striller the Thriller. You can find me at JBK Zone Coverage and out here with the rest of my compadres.
Now we're Mexican. Sky and John, let him know who he is.
That's right, we're Mexican.
What's goody? What's goody? You know where to find us. Right over here. Look how good I am at that, guys. I'm a fucking pro now.
You're teaching me, man. Pro. Yes, you are.
I appreciate y'all.
We know you.
Hey, listen, man. It's a big fucking day for us Lions motherfucking fans, dude.
Let's talk about this guy.
Let's have us a day.
Go ahead. You start it off, bro.
No, what I was saying is let's have a fucking day. Like this is like
celebrate good. I can't say that. What else though? So all right, let's start with that. So how's y'all atmosphere? How y'all feeling about today's game? Like y'all pumped? Y'all hyped? Like
confident.
Shout out to everybody in the chat first. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
For sure.
Yeah, I appreciate them rocking with us all year, man.
Ryan, yep. Christina.
Our season ain't over yet. We still at the Super Bowl, bro. Don't play with us.
Retired substitute teacher.
Hey, don't be messing with Mike like that, man.
Yeah, don't do Mike like that today.
Hey, when we see Mike in the classroom, we know we ain't doing shit today.
No, I don't know about that now. If there was teachers up in here, Mike would be the one that'd be giving you assignments. I don't know about you, Bandit.
Hey, Mike.
That wanted you on him.
To him. That is exactly
like the videos.
Hey, we going by the list.
Right.
Let's get it started, man. Hey, first thing, you got the injury report?
Yeah, there's only two people that are injured. They're out today, and that's Wiz Khalifa and Jonah Jackson. That's it.
I thought Wiz Khalifa played with
Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz, even though we signed him, is not playing.
Are you talking about Cleve Raymond? Cleve Raymond.
I'm not understanding that whole thing right there. But why sign him if he's not going to play? But whatever.
Okay. They came with him like give out the checks.
You got to get there first. One game at a time. God damn it. Shit.
So out of all the people that are injured, man, what do you think will be the biggest impact? Be not being able to play.
Cabinda's going to be their third tight end. You got to remember that. If they're in three tight end sets, they're going to have Cabinda. And then that means Frisker,
Coyote Asawa, or whatever his name, Asawaka, or whatever his name is going to have to fill in real good for. He did a pretty good job last game. Kawasaki. I just call him Coyote because Coyote is the only Coyote. Yeah, Coyote.
It's Coyote. Coyote.
Coyote.
About to get out y'all.
Let's call him Coyote.
Coyote played fine last week, though. That's the thing. Coyote played a great game when he came in last week. And then I'm not comparing defensive lines, but the defensive lines that we played from last week to this week outside of the ends are very similar. So like the interior is going to be worked the same way. I'm not worried. I'm not worried so much about the interior this week.
I'm not either. I'm never worried about the offensive line. I know the offensive line is going to hold their own anyway. I'm not worried about the offensive line.
Okay, so let's start off.
I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you because Vita Vea is a lot better than Javon Hargraves and Eric Armstead. You know what I'm saying? We locked down Vita Vea last week pretty much the whole game. Frank did it on a fucking
Frank did it by himself.
Yeah.
Taylor Decker played too.
About it.
Fuck my knees. Fuck you.
We didn't gonna be saying that shit in 5 years.
What up, Bert?
Like, hey, let's get to the bathroom.
What up,
go ahead,
y'all?
Bert. Bert, introduce yourself. Later, people know who you is, Bert.
It's your boy Birdsong sitting here about to talk some shit with your boy. Sorry, I'm late. Had some running around to do.
You know, this BanditSports. We ain't late. We always on time.
Always on time, right?
I mean, so jumping back into where we were at. So you going to you guys, Bird and everybody else. How many times do you think we ran last week?
Oh, I didn't know he was co-hosting. He took your spot. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, it's cool. Scott can run it. I'm good. I'm gonna say like 27, 28 times last week.
We ran the ball 19 times. Well, 20 times.
Yeah, we can't do that this week.
Everybody else
we threw it, what, 40 or close to 40.
But that wasn't last. That wasn't last.
No, but that's what we're going to do this week. We're going to pass the fucking ball. Jared threw the ball 43 times last week. Where it's going to be similar, guys. He's going to throw the ball out today unless it's raining. And those guys are going to then feed off the throwing into our huge runs. Those 20 runs produced over 100 yards. So,
great. We got fires, guys. We got fire.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you got to think about it. Like, does it matter if we're getting the production? We got 2 touchdowns out of that 100 yards. That's good, right?
But against San Francisco, it do matter because you're gonna want to try to hold the ball and keep your possession from them. So I think
and also you got to think about this. They have a terrible run defense. So I was just watching. So I was just watching. It was Pat McAfee or something. It was one of their beat writers, right? He was talking.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, check this out. So they were talking about it's one of the San Francisco's beat writers, and he was speaking about how on paper it looks like they have a good run defense, but that's because they're normally up. But when it's looked at as efficiency stats, they're actually one of the worst in the league. They're like 28. So pretty much when they're not up and teams are forced to throw the ball, inflating their stats, they're actually not that good at it. So they have a pretty iffy run defense, which was proven against the Packers, and their secondary is not the best either. So I think we can expose them. I think mixing it up perfectly, between the two. But I do agree with you. Goff has to let go just like he did last week and put the ball in the air.
So since week 16, the Niners run defense ranks 28th in the league.
Yeah.
We're gonna run
whenever they're not leading the ball game, their efficiency, the stat is the efficiency stat. And those take out all the times when you're up by 2 touchdowns and teams have to throw the ball. It kind of evens it out to a more realistic view on what you really do. And yeah, their run defense is terrible. It's terrible. It's at 28. That's terrible.
Just to play devil's advocate on your guys' point here, and I just because for the sake of it, and because this is the way I kind of think about this. Like, how many times do you think last week the Green Bay Packers ran the ball?
21.
They probably ran it 25, 30, maybe. I don't know. How many times they ran it like a motherfucker. At least
they ran it.
See, that's the perception because the runs that they had were chunks.
Oh, big, right?
Yeah. Oh, were they? How many times they run it?
Yeah, so I mean that's
29 times.
They ran the ball. Aaron
times.
Jones ran the ball 18 times. Emmanuel Wilson ran the ball 4 times. Jaden Reed ran the ball 1 time. So they ran the ball 23 times.
And Jordan,
how many yards they get?
They got 125. But that's what I'm saying though. That's the same thing about our offense last week. It's gonna be the same type of way. Jordan Love threw the ball 34 times.
I'm with Bird.
It's to a point where it's like they're gonna pass the fucking ball in this game. San Francisco, I know that their run defense is weak, but if you get the ball going with Jared, right, their secondary is mid as fuck outside of fucking Ward. Okay, and then their linebackers, Fred Warner covers up a lot in their zone scheme. So it's like outside of those fucking guys, and then hoping that fucking Bosa gets to your ass and Chase Young gets to your ass. They're weak as fuck. And what do? We throw short yardage passes. They're gonna get Goff going early with sticks, crossers, slants, all these fucking things to where it's gonna open up all these fucking runs because the linebacker's gonna take a step fucking back. You're not gonna have Fred Warner just dart to the fucking line, and it's gonna open it up for Gibbs and Monty.
Well,
first play again, you're probably gonna see a fucking pass play again. Just like
is that breaking news? You said Ben Johnson gonna give Goff the stick. Never mind, I heard it wrong.
No, 100%.
Man, look at him out here. Hey, real fast. I agree with you. That's great. But like I said, I think that it has to be a perfect mix between like a run and gun offense out there. Play action's going to open up play action will open up as soon as we establish the run, which we'll be able to do. So I think it's just a balanced offense is really what we're looking at. And one thing I do they have to start getting people the ball like Jameson Williams and Donovan Peoples-Jones, people that are not known to be getting catches. Those are the guys that are going to get up and open, in my opinion, today. In both games, it's going to be people that are known are going to be covered, and the people that are going to have to be game changers are the ones that haven't done much during the season. They're just going to have to show out today.
Yeah, and I think tempo. I think tempo too, man. I think it's important we establish tempo. Keep their guys out there a little longer, man. For instance, if it's 2nd and 10 and we get an 8-yard gain on the run, man, go quickly hike the ball and get that 2 yards, man. Keep them to Bird's point, keep them off balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I disagree with you there, Robo. I feel like this not rushing anything. We make sure we up here and get all set. Everybody know their assignments.
No, don't allow them to sub.
No, you do not allow a home team to sub. You do not allow a home team to sub. You do not allow a home team to sub.
I'm talking about just being efficient. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if it's 3rd and 2, man, you set up at the line. Who knows, man? You might catch them off sides.
We don't care if it's 4th and 2. We going for it. So that 3rd down mean.
4 down.
When he shoot, he makes sure he shoot the whole clip empty. So bang, all 4 down. So 3rd down. It's another play to us. But go ahead, Robert. Let you finish.
No, that was it. I was just going off.
I got something after Spiller goes on the go.
Got you.
So, I'm gonna tell you the reason why they should run. The mixture should be close to 50% both sides because they got to stop that offense from being on the field. And the best effective way to stop that offense from being on the field is what? Run the ball. If they don't have any time to be on the field, they're not going to be able to do anything. And I think I think their defense is going to have to play extraordinary today. That's all there is to it. I mean, the offense is going to be solid. I have no problem with. Like I said, the offensive line I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about the running game. I'm not worried about Amon St. Brown. I'm not worried about Goff. The defense is what I'm worried about. That's it.
Mike, you've been patiently waiting. The floor is yours.
Finally, okay.
What you got, Teach?
So, I agree with I agree with the majority of the guys. I think the game plan gonna be different this game. I think we're gonna be more running the ball. I think we're going to pass as well, but we're going to run the ball more than 20 attempts. I think you have to. I don't think the Niners' run defense is what it's chalked up to be, and some guys have already said reasons why I think that. I think they're up ahead in a lot of these games, but when you look at the close games or you look at if they play teams that can run the ball, like it hasn't been what their stats lead up to. I was actually more concerned with the Tampa Bay's rushing defense versus what we're actually facing today. So I think we're going to run the ball, and we can run the ball. And some people in the comments already said it. We can run to the edges, and we can also run to the middle. Like those two guys in the middle, they want to pass rush. They don't want to run defend. Mm-hmm. And it's the same with these edge guys. Like I've watched about 6 games on 22 film, and you can run on this team. Trust me. I've seen multiple teams do it, whether they were good or not. So I think we are going to run the ball, and we're going to have some success doing it.
I'm proud of you, Mike. As a little brother, I'm proud of you, big bro. You did your game.
Now, Mike, to your point, do you think it's going to come in volume or quality?
I think volume or quality. I think it's going to be some volume. I think we're going to get to. We might get to 30 attempps. We might get to 30
attempts. You think 30 attempts today? Now, with that being said, it's going to be 65 and sunny in San Fran.
Yeah, that's
fine. It's gonna be like 74 then, but
that run defense ain't what it's chalked up to be. Like I'm looking at it right now. They rank third, but it's not, man. If them in close games, it's a much different team, man. And when they're in close games, like if you just look at the record, us versus close games, 1-score games versus them, they're 2-3 in 1-score games. Depending on how you look at that Cowboys game, we're either 7-2 or 8-3.
We won it.
Yep. So we're so we're pretty good in close games, and that's what these people don't want. That's what these fans don't want. That's why you always say that. You always hear them saying it's going to be a blowout because they want it to be a blowout because they know if it's a one possession game late in that game, it favors us.
So I got a question for the panel. What's the keys to this game for offense? Starting with you, Mike. Go for it.
All right. Keys to the game is running the ball, man. I think we're going to be able to pass too. They're shaky. Like even Ward, Ward's a great player, but he's really grabby, and some of them other people in the secondary are too. I've seen a lot of flags running through their games on the defensive side of the ball. They get a flag crazy over there. That other corner that's on the other side, if they continue to go with him, he's a liability. So I think J-Mo could expose some stuff in this game. This might be a game for J-Mo. This might be a game for Josh Reynolds again. I think St. Brown and Laporta, they can do their thing here and there too, but you might see some big chunk plays from one of those two guys out of J-Mo and Josh Reynolds. And as long as we run the ball, man, we're going to be in a pretty good spot on all.
Yeah, because
Mike, what did Dad tell us, Mike? We told us, quick, predicting J-Mo get a touchdown. We've been doing it all year. I'm telling Dad when you know.
Hey, if he get a touchdown,
I'll take it.
Long as he continue to bring them hands, bro. He's catching some passes. He's being reliable. Like that last game, Goff gave him a nod after one of them catches, bro.
Give me the ball again. That's what I be telling him. Shit.
Him and Goff on the same page.
Right.
Him and Goff on the same page. We're gonna see him go off next season.
So to piggyback off Mike's point, you talk about attack their corners. Yeah, you attack Thomas, bro. He's allowed a passer rating of 131.9 when targeted. 200 receiving yards.
What the hell, Superintendent Chalmers?
On 19 catches on 23 targets. This dude is a big time weakness, bro. He is trash. If we can milk him all day long, bro, I definitely think this could be a J-Mo game.
Listen, I heard Jared can milk anything with nipples, so.
Oh, damn. I got nipples. Can you milk me?
Bro. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
No, I want to jump to this comment really quick, Neil. Well,
right.
Oh, you're trying to take over Hunt's guy. I want to talk to you guys.
No, Jared Goff is 9-1, not in counting the Dallas game against quarterbacks with 2 syllables last names.
Hey, that's all we need to see right there. We about to get a win.
That's all I need to know. I appreciate you, Chalmers. I appreciate you.
For sure. I appreciate everybody that's watching right now. Hey, let's finish these round of questions and then we get into the goddamn boat parlay. So wait, Mike got it. Skrilla. Same question. What's the keys for offense?
Oh, like they always are. Offensive line. That's always the key to the game when the offense takes the field. It's offensive line. As long as they block, do what they got to do. I don't have no problem with the offense because they're going to do what they're going to do.
Scott, easy peasy. You got the chats. I'll do this. You got the chats.
You're good. I got you, Neil. Go ahead. Sorry, he's a rude.
Sorry about that, bro. Scott's fault.
So we good.
Day, what's the keys to the game on this for the offense, man?
Well, like I said earlier, attack that corner in Thomas because he's obviously trashed by the numbers. And if we run the ball, run to the outside, man. That's where the Niners struggle is defending outside. If we run the outside, run the tackles, bro, we should be able to give, like I said earlier, milk them all day long.
No.
And hold on to the ball and no turnovers. No turnovers, bro. You can't turn the ball over against this team.
John, let me get you to answer the question. My bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm done.
That's what I thought. John,
fuck you, bro.
John, it's the same question, bro.
Go ahead, John. You go first.
No, I'd say clock management, really. We want to keep that offense off the field as much as possible. So we got to run the ball, but we got to mix it in. I mean, if it's a nice day out there like it's supposed to be, we still got to be slinging it.
Birdsong. Oh, you asked the question. I go ask you a question. That's like never mind.
Let him answer. Let him answer.
I'm gonna go real quick because I want to say a couple things. Like I said earlier, I want to attack that secondary. I want to attack fucking Gibson. I want to attack fucking Logan Ryan. I want to attack fucking Ambry Thomas. I want to attack all those motherfuckers.
Every fucking body.
I want to attack the shit out of them. They're not that fucking good. We can overwhelm the shit out of them. That's the thing. And then here comes the run game. Here comes the run game. Here comes the run game. That's my whole point of this. So that's my keys.
Birdsong. Answer the question. Just don't answer the question. Just don't ask the question. Go ahead.
Hey, look. See, I got Spider-Man behind me. I'm out here. Anyway, so instead of parakeeting, like I always say when I go last night, parakeeting, those are all great points.
Didn't even last now. Rumble last now.
Okay. Second to last. But check this out. I think that to switch things up, Ben Johnson, all right, he got that head coaching job. It's all sealed up. It's a wrap, right?
Wait, where at?
What? He's going to the Commanders.
That's breaking news to me,
bro. That's not sealed. That's not sealed yet.
That's not official. That's not official.
I just about finish.
Even I just seen all the Washington stuff posting some big shit about it. So either way, if that's the case,
bro.
Here's the thing: if that's the case, he has to open up the rest of that fucking playbook. Obviously, save enough for if and when we win this game, but you got to show out. You can't play.
No, you save nothing. You save nothing this fucking game.
Huh? Yeah, you don't
like
save
the last
anything.
game. You save nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But you let it go all the way the fuck out. You do it for yourself to prove you could be the head coach in the next team. This is your legacy. You don't want to go out on a loss. You do it because when we play scared as a team, we fucking lose. All right, and we're playing a great fucking team today. So I think play calling has to, above everything, play calling has to be on point. None of that scared shit.
No, they're a good team. The Niners are a good team, bro.
Hey, we better.
Yeah, but we ain't doing that. We ain't giving no praise over here, did they?
Let's not act like these guys are some. Let's not act like
they shot our block, did they? We got to slide.
They're a solid team. They're just like us. They have weaknesses, but they also have lots of strength.
They are nothing like us. Nothing. Rubber, man.
No, we play with grit.
Yeah. Leave it all out there, man. Yeah, man.
What's my favorite word?
Grit.
But yeah, leave it all out there, man. Play through the injuries, albeit if you can still run, play through all that pain. Just prove to yourself that you're ready for the, biggest game of your life, the biggest game of the city's life. And just believe in one another, man. Everything Dan Campbell's been preaching all year, man. Believe in each other and just execute, man. I want to see two or three helmets to the ball on defense. I want to see,
ball.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see execution
flying around today. Everybody's gonna be flying around.
Right.
Today.
I want discipline. No false starts. No false starts. No BS holding. We know sometimes those penalties have a deafening thing on us, especially with momentum. This needs to be the most perfect game they play all year, in my opinion. That goes.
I want to go out and set the tone early. Set the tone early on defense, bro. Take a personal foul penalty if we have to.
Whoa.
Fuck it, bro.
Whoa.
Because two of those, they're out of the game.
No, listen.
You're trying to piss off DC because that's exactly what he said.
If you were going to say bounty gate about you, bro, what are you talking about?
DC did say
you're
that.
Doing exactly. DC said don't take no personal fouls. DC said don't take no personal fouls.
I do want to say one thing, though. I think this Niners team, man, they're used to bullying teams. They're not going to be able to come into their stadium and bully Detroit, man. Them players ain't going for that. They're going to have to line it up. The best team is going to win. It's not going to be none of that bully ball they like to play.
And shit go down in Detroit like they don't do in San Francisco.
For sure. Master aggression. Hit the quarterback as soon as he throws the ball. Those type of things add up, man. They create uncertainty. So I'm all for it. What Day saying,
two players
aside aside from getting actual penalty. Like if you need 2 or 3 players
All
in
right,
there,
just go out and lay the first motherfucker out. Avoid the penalty, but if you get one, you get one.
The two players that need to set the tone on the one player on offense and one player on defense. Penei Sewell needs to set the tone on the offensive line. He needs to clean somebody's clock. If it's Bosa's, let it be. And then on the defensive side, Aiden Hutchinson needs to come there with a vengeance. That dude needs to come there like somebody fucking lit his ass on fire. That's what he needs to do.
Have him looking up at the sky, that California sky.
Making him look like Stafford when he knocked him down. Googly eyes.
My keys to the offense is just golf, just get the ball around everybody. Like you pass the ball right there. They don't know who's going to.
Where the hell you get that line from?
Don't worry about that, bro.
This motherfucker petting him. And he petting
him. God damn it. We want a Super Bowl. What you talking about? Katy Perry can't ride this one. Goddamn boats.
Play object.
I got something to ride.
Today, this is rated PG. Stop it. So what is y'all predictions for golf this game? Start with you, Rumble. What you predicting going to do this game?
I believe Golf has one of the most perfect games of his career. Again, this is his backyard. He's been here before. I think we're going to see Golf is right now is about as confident as I've seen him in this Honolulu Blue. Again, he's going home. Man, I think we're going to see probably, to Sky's point, probably 28 of 30. But he's going to be efficient. I think we're going to see a great Golf. Confident throws, following through, dotting them up, man. Dot.
I like how you said that. A great golf. A great goal. B. Spiller, what's your prediction? Oh, you ain't give us how many yards he throwing? How many touchdowns he throwing? Any interception? My bad.
I think he throws for 3 bills and two tutties.
Bills lose. We don't want him to throw them. Just throw touchdowns.
No, 300.
Oh, you said 300
yards.
Exactly.
300.
Exactly, Rumble.
I need 300 yards. Not Bills. Them boys in Buffalo, they can't win.
Two tutties and a fucking.
Bro, they chilling. They in Cancun, bro.
Wide right.
But let's go jump to the kitchen table. Go ahead, Reese Spiller.
I expect Golf to have a usual day, no turnovers, be efficient in the pass game. I think he's going to have like about 253, 260. He'll hit a touchdown. I'm not seeing him go crazy. Like I said, he's going to be efficient. I think the running game is going to get most of the touchdowns. I also think we're going to have a pick six, but that's for later on. But he's going to have an effective day being efficient, not turning the ball.
All we asked you was about golf. We asked you about the running game yet.
Look, goddamn boat.
Goddamn boat. Hey, I got to address the comment right there. Stop right there. Blue. Go back, Scott. Blue. Hollywood. You went from driving a Pinto to a BMW. Now you don't talk to us no more. It's cool. I'm going to have Bob quick come cut all your tires. So, no, shout out to
Blue been grinding away, bro.
Hey, you know, I just shout out to Blue, man. I'm just playing, but she gonna flag your tires. Daddy, man. Daddy, go ahead, man. Let him know what golf gonna do, man. How many yards you gonna throw? Touchdowns and interceptions.
22 for like 27 for like 245 and 2 touchdowns. I don't think this ain't gonna be a golf game, bro. I don't see it today.
I see. John, get up here.
I'm sensing a lot of negativity from you, Day, man. You better drink
your
coffee,
man.
No,
that's our quarterback, Day.
I'm saying
get your ass in the ring, Day. Get in the ring.
I don't think that's the game. The gameplay today is not put it in golf's hands. I think.
So
yeah, we'll get into it.
Oh, we're right here. We're here, baby.
My thing about it is Day. Like every game that we're winning, it's come from Jared getting going and then the run coming after.
We
get him, Scott.
Like where do my point being, where do our big runs come typically? First, second, third, fourth quarter.
That's why you get the extra $1.50.
Exactly. And it comes in a chunk. It comes in a 40-yard run. 30
You know what they
yards
do up that truck, right?
They're not going to pass that much today. I'm telling you that right
Whoa,
now.
whoa. This is
Nah, bro.
It's a different team.
22
It's a different
22
team,
for
man.
27.
This is
It's
not
still a
Tampa Bay.
22
This ain't
for
fucking
27.
Los Angeles Rams. This is fucking San Francisco.
This is Jared Goff, yo.
Jared
You got
Jared's
Jared.
going to throw the ball 35
You
times.
fucking
It has nothing to do with the
Giant.
quarterback, man. It's got to deal with the offense. That's
It
what
could
it's
be,
got to
it
deal
could be
with.
John
If
Madden's
Jared Goff,
coaching.
let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, then. If Jared Goff does what I say, he does 253, a touchdown, and he throws an efficient game, and they still win.
What? So
That's
what?
fine.
We won and we're the Super Bowl. I don't care if we win by inch or mile. We win, goddamn it.
So what you're saying is, so what is his passing then? You're saying he's throwing for 2 tutties and 300. How many attempts?
Get him,
Say
Scott.
he's passing for 2 tutties and 300.
Oh,
That's what Rumble said.
I said 253
That
and a
was me.
touchdown.
okay. So then
Rumble.
what's his attempts on the day? What's his attempts on the day?
Attempts on a day, probably about a little over 35.
Yeah, so that's going to be above average then.
It's like
Because the
8
time
throws a
of
quarter.
possession, that's going to leave us running the ball less than we're passing.
Yeah, that's like 8 throws a
Right.
quarter.
You get too nice.
Go ahead, Juice.
Go on the ball for over 40 times.
But they're going to be running more too. So
ahead, Mike. Go
that's
ahead,
why
Mike.
30.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
That's going to
We
be.
got to be able to respond to that.
Let my brother talk.
We've been pretty much 55-45 all year. So
Right.
I mean that's about right. 37 to 30 rushing attempts. That's about right. Like if he passes for 35 attempts, we can still run the ball 29, 30 times.
Mhm.
Boom, Skrilla.
It
Boom.
just depends on
50.
time of possession, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Because last week we did that and we only ran the ball 22 times.
Well, that's because last week I don't know if you guys listened to all the conferences and stuff, but after the game, Campbell told us what the game plan was coming into the game. He told us in the post game after in this interview. He said that was the game plan. He said the game plan was to pass the ball. We knew rushing the ball was going to be hard against these guys. We wanted to pass and set up the run, which is what they did essentially last week. That's because they were playing a better rushing defense. Then I know what the 49ers look like on paper, but I'm telling you, watching the film on them, not only can you get to the edges, but you can push those 2D tackles in the middle too. You can push them all over the place. And those linebackers, they don't want to get hugged up on those offensive linemen because those linebackers, especially Warner, he's fast, but once he gets attached to a Ragnow or Panay, he's not going anywhere.
You got to remember too.
That's not
San Francisco hasn't played an offensive line like the
That's not what
Lions.
they want.
We got the best offensive line in the league, so they haven't played that.
So, Mike, and then Birdsong, give me your golf attempts, touchdowns, interceptions. Go ahead,
You
Mike.
go further, Mike. You good?
I'm more so with Strilla. Like I think it'll be around like 250, 260, somewhere around there. And 1 to 2 touchdowns. It just depends on how we get down there. Like if we're getting close, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it in. If we don't get that close, he might get an extra passing touchdown. But I'll say at least 1 or 2 passing touchdowns in around 250, 260.
Birdsong, what golf do?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how many times he's going to throw the ball. I won't even attempt it.
You got to attempt it, bro. It's the show. You
All
got to
right,
get the
man. Fuck it. I'm going to say he throws the ball. He's going to get 27 out of 32 for 275. Fuck it. With 2 tutties and no interceptions.
I'm going back to regular season Bandit.
For 32.
We're going to have 45 attempts. You feel me? You're going to have 375 on the yard, and you're going to have that 3 touchdowns. You feel me?
I'm out. 375. You tripping?
375. You feel me?
Hey,
Welcome to the Super Bowl.
Played a
Here-
J-Mo. Couple good J-Mo.
San Francisco.
He-
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
If he throws a 375 on them motherfuckers, then we better go to the Super Bowl. Shit.
This is Cherry Park.
That means San Francisco ain't just gave up.
And he said 45 passing attempts. That's
45 Jerks. He just beat
375
Hey,
yards.
he just beat McVay and Baker Mayfield. He got that dog, man. He's my quarterback.
Well,
man.
that means we're down, bro. If we're throwing the ball that many times, we're losing. Like we're
Bro,
down.
we gonna be up so high. Listen. Y'all don't know my. I
They
talked
ain't
to Ben
gonna
Johnson.
they ain't gonna
Right?
pass the ball if we're up that much.
What's up?
Right, we're up 45 to like 22. We're not going to be.
Who
throwing
said
the
it's not
ball.
going to be a
I can't even
shootout?
see that.
Who's going to say it's not going to be a shootout? Our defense ain't the best defense in the world. Theirs isn't. So it could be one
See,
of
I didn't need y'all to break down my analogy. You feel me? Now you got me on
Yeah, bro, we
TV.
gotta try to. We gotta try to.
They be on TV, bro.
attempts.
Hey, look.
You spilled Kool-Aid on my jersey. I'm about to cry.
You know what time it is, Bandit?
45.
You know what time it is?
You wasn't thrown that many times at all this year.
Hey, leave that comment up there because I think we got more dogs than this 49ers team.
Right. No, we ain't got dogs. We don't have dogs. We got lions. For real, bro.
I hate when you do that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's why I do it so much, guys. I know you hate it. Fuck you. But this is that time.
There too, because Chris, he said golf gonna be on IR with that many man.
No shit.
Now with that girl he got. He gotta be in shape to keep her. You're talking about. You're right, better start. But it's that time in the show. People, put your phones out. Get in the chat. You're gonna want to hit that one button because we got that boy Bershon with that goddamn boat parlay. Go ahead, Bershon.
That's where we need to add the audio of my youngin saying goddamn boat.
Goddamn. Hey, that's what you see. You see, you got 3 cent raise. Go ahead, Bershon.
On the floor.
All right, guys. All right, everybody watching. What we need you to do, go in the comments, type a number 1, like the video, do whatever you got to do. We appreciate that. It's time for the boat parlay. Check it out here. You know the rules, but I'll repeat it again because it's fresh. We're going to put a parlay up. If it smacks, we'll select one of you guys in the comments who was watching us live to randomly win any jersey of your choice, straight from the NFL shop, Detroit Lions shop, whatever you choose. I think what the most were like $160 or something will be the fucking limit, regardless. So today, let me check real fast. Travis Kelce, touchdown. Zay Flowers, touchdown. J-Mo, touchdown. And Josh Reynolds, touchdown.
I don't like Jason Kelce because he took my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. If that smacks today, that parlay smacks today, we will be choosing by random one of you guys watching for a free.
Dennis Swift gonna come back.
Yeah, and just to be clear how this works, guys, you must like and subscribe to today's video. You must subscribe to the channel and throw your ones in there. And if this parlay hits, whoever the randomizer chooses gets the jersey. So the parlay's got to hit. So let's hope Birdsong is a winning man today for everybody.
That is wild.
We believe in you, Bird.
J-Mo touchdown and a Josh Reynolds.
Bird, put the
big
wow,
don't come on.
bro.
Hey, Bird, put it in the private chat so I can put it on the screen to remind everybody.
Yeah, I got it. I put it in there real fast.
See, we work over here.
Hold on, let me mute this micro.
We'll throw it up on the screen for you guys.
Rumble, don't put no one in there.
Why not? We did last time.
Bart, hey, Blue, see, you work here, bro. You're not paying.
Yeah, bro. You're automatically limited, bro. That's like working at a radio station and they're giving away concert tickets.
Right.
Bro, that's cheap.
Hey, man, I'll just say it one more time. Make sure you guys everybody jumping in right now. Make sure you throw your ones in the chat. We're doing our boat parlay.
Throw your ones in the air.
Make sure you like and subscribe the channel to get in there. What it is if our parlay hits or Birdsong's parlay hits, somebody's getting a jersey.
What's the winning?
So
how much is the money?
Make sure you throw your ones in the chat.
How much is the what?
Into that, or you're not
going
to get entered.
How much you win?
Oh man, I put.
Listen, my mom walked down the steps, looked at me, but I said, "Listen, I'm live on my line right now."
So I think that. Hold on, real fast.
I'm praying for you, son.
You ain't got to pray because it's gonna happen.
I pray for him too, Mama. I pray for him too every day.
We're just talking about praying for the Lions. Wait. I could put counseling, bro. I'm healed. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. They asked how much the whole thing was. I forgot what the odds were on it. It's a 4-leg parlay.
Mike K, get out of here, Mike K.
Mike, why you gotta be a hater, bro?
Instant hater in the morning, bro. It's positive vibes only today, fool.
You didn't even throw your.
I love that.
Why don't you throw your one in the chat? You might get a jersey, my friend.
Yeah,
we're gonna see the jersey that say boat on the back of it, though, for you.
With comments like that, I don't think he deserves one.
Whoa. He's still our Lion brother, bro. Right,
look at Mike, but that guy.
I don't like negativity.
Disqualify that man with that negative energy. Get him out.
What you doing? What? Shit. You got a skybox review? Are you saying? Is that what you saying?
You don't deserve a jersey if you have negative energy.
We got Skybox.
I ain't got no Skybox right now.
Man, you just hurt my feelings, man. All right, let's talk about this defense. It's the Mr. Skybox.
I got a Skybox when it gets to be my turn on this defense.
Hey, take my case.
I don't want to talk when there's zero chance or anything. I look bad.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
That negativity.
To this AG defense. And I really didn't know that about busy. That kind of
Hey Zig, hey, put Zig comment on the screen.
Yay! Hey, Zig. Zig's been bringing the energy all show, man. Shout out to Zig Marley.
Yeah, my boy Zig.
My case out.
Mike, we love you over here, but let's talk about this defense. AG right now.
Love you, Mike K.
Ben don't break. Ben don't break. You feel me? It's been working. You guys see we do any adjustments? And if so, what are we gonna do? Open discussion.
Yeah, again, for me, I just want disciplined football, and I want more than one lid on the ball. So I don't want any missed tackles. I want disciplined football. I don't want no horse collars, no free 15 yards. I don't want none of that. But obviously, I want just 2 guys, 2 to 3 helmets on the ball, and but punch it out. Just bring that, match their aggression and surpass it. That's all I want on defense. Play discipline, boys.
I like that.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I think
Fuck
personally.
that. Come out here and lay in the wood, bro.
Here we go. Tell about Iffy. Here you go. Iffy section.
Iffy segment. This is an Iffy segment.
Look, right here. Right here.
I'm gonna put Iffy up for you, make you feel better.
Hey, look at Iffy, motherfucking Melifonwu. 2 sacks today. 2 of them.
Damn.
Maybe a pick, but I don't know. I think that's CJG.
Man, you trying to get that pick one of these weeks? I hope you're right, bro.
I was right one time. So I got a pick in a sack. I was right one time.
Okay.
Because I normally go pick in a sack. But I'm saying right 2 sacks. But check this out.
One mic. Let me hear this.
Anzalone. Here's my thing. If you're gonna ask me, I'm sorry. If he where's he at? He's right here. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I gotta go with Anzalone this week. This guy's gonna have some tackles, bro. He's gonna be stopping whenever the great white American hope gets through that line and somebody needs to stop him, it's gonna be Anzalone stopping him. 4-yard gains, 3-yard gains. He's gonna just kind of keep him at bay. Once San Francisco cannot establish that run, that's when the ball's going to go in the air, and that's when I think magic happens for our secondary. They show up.
I got to address the comment real quick. I just seen it, and we're not doing that today. Listen, Christopher, you're not going to talk about AG. You're not going to do it.
Hold on. Go further down. Go further down.
Chris.
I don't want to see. I got glasses on you.
Yes.
This is still fire.
Hey, take that comment off the screen.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you, Christopher. Listen, go in the mirror, talk to yourself, because AG has done miracles with this defense.
I'm seeing some fucking comments I don't like, Chris.
Zig, turn me up, Bird. Damn it.
Wait. Are you serious right now? Hold on, bro.
Take that comment off the screen, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna do my after powers on your ass. Don't do it, bro. Real.
Hey man,
$1 million.
AG gonna make Brock Purdy throw the ball today.
Yeah.
100%,
bro.
Go ahead,
Today is all about taking.
That's the key to the defense.
Key to defense is tackling. I've seen the last couple of games. I've seen a little bit of lack of tackling. I need them to tackle better in this game. They need to tackle better in this game. And just be consistent with that. I'm cool with everything else. I mean, the defense is what it is. So,
hey, how you feel about Cam Sutton?
What's that?
Right now.
How you feel about Cam Sutton? Real fast. Tell us about Cam Sutton.
Cam who? Cam, I get burnt Sutton.
Cam sucks a ton. That guy.
Yeah. He got sunscreen on his game, bro.
He is a liability. He is a liability.
Yards, he's straight.
That's why we got to play 3 safeties, because we got to slide all 3 of them that way.
V2.
Hey man, hey Cam helped
Will
us
Harris
win
V2.
game.
Listen,
Cam Sutton.
You gotta have confidence in Cam. He gonna be listening to Cameron and Dipset before the game. You feel me? He gonna be hyped up. You feel me? You feel me?
I will say
I was
this,
told
though.
he was going to have a pretty good game because Debo is not a very big receiver and he doesn't do well against big receivers. He does good against.
Ain't nobody about Debo's fragile ass.
Debo's
Except when he runs by your
back
ass.
half the game.
Hey, listen.
The key to the game ain't
You
gonna
hurt, bro.
be the secondary.
He ain't hurt.
Key to the
game is the D-line in the back. Right, Mike.
Hey, man, let
Can we talk about what the keys to the game
Mike. Come on, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mike.
I always try to say the best for last, Mike. You go first. Go ahead, Mike.
Key to the game is going to be shutting down CMC. It's going to have to be shutting him down or limiting him. Like, as long as you can get him, if you can shut down that run game and make Brock Purdy throw the fucking ball, like, they don't want him to throw the ball. They're 20. I think they're 28th or 29th in the passing attempts a game. Like, they want him at that 30 mark. They don't even want him to give above 30. They would love if he didn't even have to throw the ball 30 times. Make him throw the ball close to 40 times and win this damn game and get to the Super Bowl.
I say even better. Hey, bro, I say even better. I said that just do this. Take him out the game.
Oh, nah, bro.
The Godfather.
And he's the best fourth. Saints did. I remember that.
We ain't trying to hurt nobody, man.
Take that kneecap back. Kirby, I need you to hit. Bye bye. They want to say you dirty, be dirty. Nothing wrong being dirty. There they go, ahead, bro. This is where you go to the Super Bowl, bro. Everything's on the line, bro.
You're wrong.
Bro, he might get his ass whooped if he does that to Purdy.
Nah, we don't need that. We need to win the game.
Ain't nobody
Nah, I'm with
Detroit, bro.
I'm with Mike.
Jumping them.
With Mike. I think the key to the game is shutting down CMC. You shut down CMC, put the ball in Purdy's hands, you can win the game.
I'm sorry, everybody.
We've seen Green Bay do it. We've seen Green Bay do it last week. Until that last.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm hyped. I don't want nobody to get injured. I apologize for that. That was wrong.
Right? Nah,
we know you
football.
Yeah, we don't even need that to win this game, man. I'm telling you, I think we're a more physical team than this team, man. I really do. I think we're gonna go out there, we're gonna lay the wood, and that's in both trenches. That's on the O line and the D line. We're gonna lay the wood on both sides of the ball. We're gonna get them the fuck up out of here.
I know, right, Ryan?
Don't you do that? You know, we're coming to you right now. Because I was going to say, if we had a head coaching job, I would get you like the offensive line, defensive line coach. That's what you all talk about. But haters, man. Trying to get something started. But what we got? Jay, Sky and John.
Sky and Low John.
Yo, you know.
John, we heard you all day, man.
You know what we're gonna do? Off of him, bro. You know what we're gonna do?
Because you ain't even stop talking all day, Mr. Hype
This is what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
I never been in the chat before.
You gotta play that Lions juice, man.
Listen,
Detroit Lions.
I'm just saying, boys.
We gotta understand.
That's what our defense needs to be. They need to be
pressure on them too. Like this, is their fourth championship game in 5 years, bro. How many Super Bowls they done made to?
Nah.
Only one. They only made the one. If they lose today, they 1-3 in NFC Championship games these last 4 out of 5 seasons.
Yeah,
man, we bet not good at going there and let Mr. Irrelevant, man, quarterback beat us, man.
We won't.
Then don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Like I heard a 49ers fan say, if he's so irrelevant, why do we know his name?
Yeah.
Well,
who said that?
From that is because of his draft position. You know what I'm saying? Where he was picked in the draft. But here's the thing. Another fun fact is this is Brock Purdy's first NFC Championship game he's playing in, regardless on if they got their last year. So
I got a question.
This is his first time, and he's not fucking golf, bro. He's not gonna. Let's see, but that's a lot of pressure on his young Mr. Irrelevant ass to fucking, see how he handles that shit.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
It'll be interesting.
Blink 3 times if you need help.
Defense. Yeah, no, we gotta be dogs. I mean, I need to have Cam Sutton at least cover somebody for more than 3 seconds.
Good luck with that shit.
Yeah.
20, right?
But hey, everybody's just got to come to play. I need a bunch of CJ type players on the field, just dogs that want to get to the ball and make plays. Everybody does their job right. We should be all right. As long as we don't let CMC, bust out 45, 65, and 75-yard runs, for tutties, we'll be all right. We just got to make sure we make tackles.
Mike. Who you got today? Huh? We got everybody? My turn? Where do you got any week? Did we get everybody? My turn? Where I think we need?
That's your turn. Mr. Hyde.
We need James. Nobody. Are you going to show up today? You've been on the milk carton all week. Have you been found? Gosh. I need 24 seconds for you today. 24.
Gosh.
Bro, man.
Like from the Goofy movie.
Maxie.
That's Gorsh. Gorsh.
Maxie. Shit.
Gosh.
So who y'all got being?
The song that plays on the Goofy movie is how Neil feels today.
Scott. So what's your who you got being MVP of this game, Scott? Goofy movie.
I got Jared motherfucking Goff.
You be that dude with the cheese, dude. Bro.
That bro.
Leaning
That bro
tower.
from fucking sunny California, bro, is gonna walk into San Francisco and fuck is what he's gonna do, bro. That's what he's gonna do. He's my bro. He's gonna go in there and bro. And bro.
All right, so you got your defensive MVP, bruh. Defense, bruh. We was talking about defense.
Oh, defense, bruh, fucking Anzalone, bruh. He's got the fucking Californian hair, bruh.
So we got a strong score coming this game, huh?
Yeah, right.
Fucking A, dude.
No,
Look, bruh.
The line's gonna have to create pressure. I don't think we're gonna have a single MVP. It's gonna be a collective. You feel me? I don't feel like one person gonna come out. Like we need everybody to show out, but I feel like the defense as a collective is gonna be good today.
Basically, we all sneaking in the club tonight. That's what you guys say. I get it.
That's wild, though.
Yeah,
The D-line's got to go show out, though. For real.
They do.
They got to show the fuck out to this week.
But
no, it's all going to be based on that defensive line, man, because we know what happens in secondary past 25 yards. We already know.
Okay, so
when the plays are elongated after 5 seconds, we know what happens.
So if we're going to go that way, then the MVP is going to have to be AG because he's going to have to come up with the timely
D-line. It's got to be Hutch in the D-line.
But he also has to come up with those timely blitzes like sending Iffy and sending
8 sacks in 4 games. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking looking at. I'm going, is this guy going to prove to me that he is the fucking guy? Because everybody prior to these playoffs was like, oh, he's just the guard, not the guy. I mean, Mike's one of them. I mean,
he changed their minds, guy. Okay, he changed their mind.
Hey, let me respond to that. Let me respond to that when he get done. I get him.
No, I mean, go ahead. I mean, can you tell me this? Is he not showed the fuck up finally?
Yes, finally. But how many games did it take, bro? Like all we doing is watching the game. All we doing is watching the game and the film and going off what we see. We week to week basis. This ain't just you get to show up at the end of the season and we forget all about the other weeks. We can't forget about.
Mom told me if Mike fight, I can fight too.
Let me finish. We can't forget about him going 10 weeks and only getting 2 sacks. We can't do that. We can't do that.
Can't forget, Scott. Hey, John, can't forget.
I understand the situation. You know, he played well the last 4 or 5 games collectively.
When it matters.
Now, this last month, he's been phenomenal. You haven't heard me say one negative word. You haven't heard me say one negative word about him this last month because he's been phenomenal.
It took him a minute to get rolling.
We can't forget over 2 months with 2 sacks, bro. We can't do that. No, we can't.
Can't forget it, Sky. Can't forget it.
I'll tell you what, though, Mike. I'm gonna tell you what, Mike. You're gonna forget it if they get to the Super Bowl because that dude's playing. He's playing lights out when we need to be playing lights out.
Right? Yeah.
Are you coming at my brother's school?
He's playing phenomenal now, but no, that does not negate what he did for over 2 months. I'm sorry, it don't.
I don't give a fuck if he got 1 sack this whole fucking year. If he gets like 2 or 3 sacks a game in the playoffs and gets us to the promised land, that's my dog.
That's what it matters. I'd rather him show up in the playoffs than show up in the regular season and then not show up in the fucking playoffs. You know.
Show up.
Good. I know you ain't coming at my brother Mike like that.
What?
I feel that though. That makes
Nah,
sense.
they cool.
Can't
They
forget it,
cool.
but
I'm just
not.
we
We gotta evaluate these players as it is on going on the field. We can't just look at these 4 games he was great, and then we forget the other 10 games. No, that's
We
not.
can forgive.
That ain't how it works.
We can forgive.
I mean, it's all about who
that.
goes into the playoffs hot on fire. I mean, San Francisco ain't that great. They've been playing good all season, but they ain't that great right now.
Right.
I think they're right to get that.
Like I said, I think we're gonna win this game. I think we're playing the better football at the right time, just like Hutch is playing good football at the right time. So I don't have a problem with Hutch. And when Hutch wasn't getting the sacks, I told y'all every week I came on this show that he's a very good player. He just gotta finish. He's finally finishing. So we're gonna give him credit.
Told y'all.
I always finish.
Right, but Mike. He's also getting help on the other side in the interior now too. Like the first month and a half of the season, he was pulling a double team and then spinning into the double team and didn't have a second move. Like so, it's like I agree with you, but it's like we also have to get to the point he's getting more one-on-one.
We can get into that too, because that spin move he has now that he's perfected is great now. What he was doing earlier in the season,
it was rough.
So I just want to talk about that because we can't just say like when he was spamming that spin move earlier in the season. We got to be real here. When he was doing that spin move earlier in the season, that shit was weak. It was ineffective because he was spinning himself into nowhere. He was spinning himself into nowhere or into other teammates. So you're putting 2 linemen in one spot, and guess what? That spot he just left. And we all seen what happened this whole year.
We seen it.
We saw what happened with Justin Fields. When we lost to the Bears, 2 of them plays you could put definitely on him. 2 of them touchdowns.
Sure can.
Can you not?
Oh
yeah.
I put that on AG. I put it all on AG.
Yeah, I know y'all do, but a player coming outside,
you talking about my boy? I got
you knew they weren't even running the play. That's on the player.
I got defensive. You was talking about my boy right there. I had to put it on AG real fast.
And I mean, what he was?
Oh, we can jump you right now, Bird.
10.5 sacks. What did he end the season with?
No, that's cool, but we got to go game to game, bro. I'm not finna allow you to say something now, and we can't
not allowed it
happen throughout the season. I can't go with that.
So what you're saying with leading it almost like top 2 in pressures. We'll say I'm not even gonna look at the stat. We'll say 10.5 sacks just to be safe, and now 8 sacks in 4 games in a situation when it matters. I agree with you that the season was lackluster to what our expectations were.
Dizzle, what up, man?
But his immersion in this late of the season, I guess, is right on time. I guess what it really is I guess, Mike, is we got to see what happens at the beginning of next season. If it comes out flat again and all that shit, it's like what happens? You know what I'm saying?
I've always said he was a good player, but we can't just act like he didn't have the season that we can't act like he had the season we was expecting him to have, and that's everybody in this room.
Yeah,
everybody.
He said, Mike, that's all well and good. I mean, I understand where you're coming from with that, but at the same time, this is the playoffs. This is a whole different monster. So he's playing well now. If he doesn't do that next season, we can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me finish my point.
Let him finish, Willa. Dang.
Last month he's been phenomenal, but Sky, coming into this season, before we even started this show, when we were on Twitter doing spaces, coming into the season, you said he was going to have 15 sacks.
So it is. We said it, Sky.
Don't come into the season with expectations talking about he's going to get 15 sacks, and then when he's on the verge of doing less than that, try to act like, he had the season I was expecting. It don't work like that. I'm sorry.
If you count the next 2 games, you could get them 15.
Like I said earlier, his regular season was a little lackluster, and that's with that being said, 4 sacks short of getting the goal that I said at 15 he would, but now with the playoffs he's at 18.
14.
Mike, you want me to slide up in, bro? Y'all go try to double team you and you keep trying to pull up on my brother.
I got it, bro. I got it.
Hey, where's the ding, ding, ding?
I always look at the full picture, and I always know what's going on in the season. It's cool. It's cool. He's playing phenomenal ball right now.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even be talking about this right now. I just had to address that.
Oh, he's doing great.
When you bring my name out there, let's make sure we've been talking about what the stuff we've been talking about week to week. Let's make sure we bring all that shit.
So we stand on that.
Shots fired.
We stand on that shit all day.
You said you bring my
So
name
we can,
up.
so
all
we
day.
can agree.
Every
So
day.
we can agree that he's
24/7.
ending the seasonal phenomenally, and he's exactly what we thought he was.
Yeah, right now at this point, yes.
Not exactly because you feel me. He didn't do it all season.
The last month, yes. Before the last month, hell no.
That's my brother. I got your back, bro.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta.
Hey, you see his friend Johnny ain't want to say nothing, Mike. You see his friend, he was gonna run. He was gonna run.
Okay. Time out. The voice of reason. Right in the middle of what
He called his cousins. Mike, he called his cousin.
Right in the middle of what both of you guys are saying. All right. This is what happened. He's done all right. Could he have done better? Yes. End of the day, though, when he quote unquote wasn't performing, he really was. He was opening shit up for his defense. His other players on that line wasn't doing their fucking jobs. You tell me if Houston was out there healthy, he wouldn't have been eating. So he was doing enough. He wasn't getting the sacks, but he was definitely causing problems down there. So it's in the middle. He could have done better. He didn't do shitty. But what really matters is he's doing well in the playoffs. So,
Mike, let me handle this one.
You know what? Let me end
First
up
off,
saying
when you first came in here, you said it was right. So everything after that, you wrong. We won. All right, that's right. I got your back, Mike. You came in and said what we said was right. Yeah.
Now,
First couple games, we weren't playing.
All that counts.
We weren't playing. He stepped up. He was right.
All that counts is what was our record? We won a division. We're 12-5. We've got 2 playoff games. That's all that counts. That's all that counts.
Talked about the
At the end of the day, that's all that counts is that W, man. I don't care about
what you say?
Who didn't perform. They got chances to redeem themselves for that stuff. But we're 12-5, won 2 playoff games, won a division.
So here's my question to the group.
Are you satisfied?
No.
Very satisfied.
We gotta go to Super Bowl. We gotta go to Super Bowl.
I'm not satisfied.
I'm very satisfied where we're at. What are you
talking
about?
Full. I need every day. Goofy. I'm serious right now. Look at my face.
Okay. Right.
So I got a question.
We won one today.
What do you think the Bucks are going to do to stop us? Because that's I mean not the Bucks, the San Francisco 49ers. What do you think they're going to do?
Bucks is dead, bro.
So
call them out. What you going to do, bro?
No. I was just saying, like how what are the options here? Because the secondary, I don't see much. So what's the game plan? Pressure Goff, like every other team thinks they can do?
Yeah. Stop the run.
No. Let me start.
Yeah.
I don't know what they going to do because I see whatever they do ain't going to work. You feel me?
You goofball today, bro. You're a goofball.
I'm not goofball, bro. What you mean? I had a big little Kool-Aid this day. You feel me? It was spiked.
Pure fucking sugar.
Then you take that.
I'm not allowed to have sugar, bro. It was gay. Man, go ahead, Scott, with your questions.
No. I mean, I'll just jump over to Bird. I mean, what are you thinking, bro?
I'm thinking it's not going to be no defense is going to take over. I think, to be honest, it's going to be a shootout, bro. It's going to remind you of the Chiefs Rams back when Goff was in that game. It's going to be whose offense could be the most consistent. I don't think it's anything to do with whose defense is really going to impose their will on it. I think that if any defense imposes a will, it's the fact that any defense stops the run. If any defense stops the run, that team's going to have the edge. That's just how it's going to go down.
You really going to come over here with AG's nephews work on this show and talk about me and Mike's uncle like that, bro? Like, you ain't got have he not proven to you that the stepping stones he's made and ain't doing that better in the playoffs? You gonna try our uncle like that? It's messed up, bro.
Look, I'll take AG. Look, I'll take AG by the neck like this and hold him against the wall.
You do what?
Look, hold on.
You know we slide on you. You better see the basement. Now you know we slide on you.
Like this. And I hold him against the wall.
That's some violence, man.
And
that's some bad
violence. Motherfucker.
Guess what? I'm gonna be picking you by your ankles and you go fly like a bird right to the ground.
Hey, no,
Mike, what's that look, man? What's that look? You looking real?
Hey, look
right now.
Oh shit! I didn't even know I was still on cam. I thought I put my cam on. I'm doing math over here because I'm coming back to Sky. I'm not done with this 800s and shit.
Oh,
we ain't done, Sky and John.
But okay, so I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna be done with the Aiden Hutchinson shit because he's playing phenomenal right now. Y'all haven't heard me say a negative word about this man, and damn near over a month because the last month of the season he did what the fuck I was asking him to do. But I just want to ask Sky this: he finished with 11.5, and I'm doing the math right now. I just finished. He's finished with 11.5 on the regular season. It doesn't bother you that 5 of his 6 of the 11.5 sacks came in the last 2 weeks. That doesn't bother you that 43% of his sacks came in the last 2 weeks.
In the last 2 weeks, Sky.
I mean, with the amount of pressures that he wasn't getting and with the amount of pressures he was getting and just not finishing that, I mean, to me, it's always been like, is he going to get better? And as long as he continues,
I've always said he was going to get better, so I don't even think that's
right. We didn't know that. Like, but that was half your argument. Like, is he the guy or not the guy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
at the time when he was playing, is he the guy right now or not?
Yeah, like right now he is the fucking guy. So,
yeah,
but but my thing, a lot of that comes to his progression as a fucking edge rusher, and then also the progression of our defensive line being healthy and helping. Like,
got a growth spurt.
Like, we're getting a lot more, like it or not, we're getting a lot more pressure from AD dialing up a lot of fucking blitzes. So it gives Aiden a lot of fucking one-on-one. So those pressures turn into stacks. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sky.
That's
you're saying the same thing the Bird song said. We won.
See, Mike, no, hold on. Now you keep bringing my name into it, goddammit.
Because you said we won.
I'm gonna say one thing to Mike. I want to talk to Mike. Mike, you hear me? I respect your stance 1,000% on Hutch, right? 1,000. I respect the fact that you just said I haven't had no complaints with him in the last month because he's doing exactly what I asked him to do. Your stance on Hutchinson is identical to my stance on AG. When I first came in, I was highly critical of him. But the things I said he needed to do, he's done, and I praise him for it. And I may have been asking earlier in the year, is he the right guy? And then now I'm saying he is now. I'm saying what Sky just said. So it's almost identical. The way you feel about Hutch and how I feel about AG. And the best part about it is they're both in a great place right now. And we can agree that both guys are doing what they're supposed to do.
I 100% agree with that. 100%.
Rumble.
What was the question?
I thought you took a nap.
Sorry.
Damn, he took a nap. We've been out here yeah, I know that's right.
Bubble took a nap.
No, the question was, what do you think? What do you think the 49ers are going to do to stop us?
I think they're going to try to bully the younger team. I think you're going to see some dirty tactics like a veteran team does. You know, when they try to get up, they might push them a little late and try to get the retaliatory penalty flag. You're just going to see a lot of those old veteran tricks. You know how the old men do. They pull your jersey, or they, you know what I mean? Yeah, just
people don't fight.
Yeah, right. You know, maybe a borderline late hit out of bounds, and then retaliate, and the ref throws the flags. That's why I believe we need to just be strictly disciplined, and we need to just insert our dominance. You know, match their energy, but to a point, not to the point to where, you know, what Dede said earlier, we get, you know, penalized for it. But we definitely need to be mindful of those little old man tactics, because this game is a lot closer on paper than, you know, the national media pundits are giving it. You know, these lines are for real, man. They're not going to the Bay Area to play in the sand, man. They're going there to take over, man. So we absolutely have to play discipline today.
You go off that discipline. That was one thing Coach Campbell was talking about in his press conference, like being not doing stupid penalties and everything, putting herself in the hole. So
yeah, absolutely.
CJ,
there you go.
You want to talk about CJ? No, Dede, what did you say you had something we didn't ask? Oh, listen to John. Oh, it happens like that.
I can let Estrella talk about CJ.
Go ahead. Let's just talk about CJ. His number one fan, B. Skrilla's going to adjust it. Go ahead, Skrilla.
This was the biggest shit talking he did all season.
I ain't got to. Well, he's been doing that since week 3, I think, with Debo. But yeah, he just needs to go out there and play. DC already told him, look, dog, don't go out there and run your damn mouth and get a damn penalty.
He didn't tell him not to run his mouth. He didn't tell him not to run his mouth. He said just don't get a penalty.
I said to get a damn penalty off running his mouth. In other words, personal foul. Comprehend. Anyway, so
my hearing aid ain't turned up.
CJ needs to just play his ball. Okay, so let him do that. I got faith in CJ. He don't run his mouth too goddamn much, but well, yeah, tip off interceptions don't count to me. But he needs to go out there and put some.
Oh no, you didn't.
That's what he did. He's go out there and put some ass whooping on somebody. Open a can of whoop ass on somebody. That's what he need to do. He need to come in there and play. I think he's gonna try to corner Debo. I think he's got his sights set on Debo.
He's not. Debo, he better.
Debo comes in that game. I think CJ don't even care who else is on the damn field, whatever coverage it is. He's gunning for Debo. I'll tell you that.
He ain't gonna disrespect my uncle's AG like that though. But he acts. He's gonna go out there.
Bro, that's probably the game plan, bro.
I'm with Strillo on that. I bet you if he lines up in his sights, if he has him in his crosshairs, I bet you he's gonna smoke the shit out of Debo.
He's gonna light his ass up.
One big CJ hit, bro, on Debo. He might be doing a Tiba Tumbalunga. I ain't even gonna do it.
Debo's talking about, oh, my shoulder ain't dirting. Okay. You get that motherfucker blew up one time, your ass will be limping out the field like you were in the last game.
Yeah, I think as far as his health goes, what will show us how confident they are in his health and how confident he is himself in his health is he going to be on the returns and is he going to be in the backfield? Because if he's not
they plan on using him. They just said they were planning on using him all aspects.
All right, cool. So we'll see. We'll see how healthy that shoulder is.
Yeah, this little 50% ass comes up in there and gets hit. His ass going to be not playing for the rest of the game. Fucker. And Debo.
I bet he lasts like a quarter, maybe two, before he's out of the game.
There's a couple of y'all we didn't get your defensive MVP because it is different segments. Let's go back to that. If we didn't get your MVP or defense, speak or forever hold your peace.
MVP. Who going?
On defense or MVP or defense.
Fuck it, I'll go. It's gonna be Hutch. It has to be Hutch today. Got to be good, not just pressuring the quarterback, but he's got to be good in the run game. And Hutch is very good in the run game, so I think it's got to be Hutch today.
Hey, you know who also he also is better in the run game than that dude on the other side?
Who that is?
That Bosa dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Hutch is a much better run defender than Bosa from what I've seen. So I think Hutch has to be the defensive MVP. And on the opposite side of the ball, it's the O-line, but I'm going to go strictly with Panay Sewell. Those are the two guys, man. In trenches, they got to lead them trenches, along with Rag now. But they got to lead them trenches up to a victory today.
Yeah, I think
Mike, I see what you got to do there. I see what you got to do there. Put the Michigan guy over Ohio State. I see what you got to do. Okay.
I didn't even peep that out, but that's good.
I'm going to go with the rookies, Brian Branch on defense, and I'll go with Jahmyr Gibbs on offense. I think Jahmyr Gibbs and Brian Branch both have that star quality. I think once they get going, I think their confidence shines. And I know Gibbs is going to – I think Gibbs is going to have a big day today, man. I'm hollering 180 yards, man, on like 12 carries. I think this guy is going to literally rip and run all over this defense, man.
You think it's just 180 rushing yards, or you think yards back?
I think it's gonna. His dead leg is crazy. He's got a crazy dead leg. Once he plants that thing,
wow, bro,
it's gone. Who's gonna catch him? Who's fast over there besides CMC? Who's fast on our defense?
Fred Warner.
Fred Warner. He's faster.
That's a Ferrari or a Cavalier. He's gone.
Yeah, that's. I would like to see that.
Fred Warner ain't gonna catch no damn Jahmyr Gibbs.
Hey, Rob, I got a question.
Fred might meet him before Gibbs get going, though.
Okay, so I said 180. I'll take 20 yards off that. I'll say 160.
I'll say 160, bro.
I'll say 160.
Hey, Rob, I got a question. I bet you, if you played a lot, you play the same numbers every week because you picked the same two players for the last 6 weeks. We MVP on defense off.
Because believe it or not, those two rookies have been.
Almost like Keno.
They've been playing lights out, man. Like
3, 4, and 5. Daily.
He plays the bingo cards.
Yo, Rumble. What's your daily 3 and 4?
I was quick pick, man. I don't.
Oh, quick pick. Okay, gotcha.
You did a quick pick.
He been taking the same numbers since '76 too. So
Ryan Branch had how many tackles last week? Brian Branch had a sack. Brian Branch had a tackle on the running back. He had tackles on the tight end. Probably had tackles
if
on
he
the
outplayed him, if he had a better game, don't play with me. Don't play with
if
me.
he had a better game than the rookie.
Branch had the
No, he didn't. Branch had a better game. He had 8 tackles and an assist in the sack.
Thank you.
If he was right behind him, though.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, but I'm saying who had Brian Branch has been killing it, bro. So every week I'm gonna be the same.
I had if he had the most tackles last game.
If he was pretty good too, though. If he was pretty good.
Assists and a sack.
We're talking about a rookie, guys. We're not talking about a third. We're talking about a rookie.
You're right. You're right.
That's a great point too.
He played a couple years in trouble.
That's a great point for
playing
Rebel
at
too.
the same level as Iffy.
If he ain't played the first couple years.
Rookie.
He's talking about a rookie playing now. His play versus a third-year player.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
You're right.
Brian Branch has been playing the most consistently out of all the defensive players.
Right.
Brian Branch has been that motherfucker will either lead in tackles, sacks, or have an intercept. He's been playing the most consistent out of all the defense.
Now, since Iffy's been back from his shit, he's been good too. But
Here you go, Iffy.
Iffy's been playing.
Look. You're right though. Brian Branch is a rookie. So that right there, you got to give him extra points for that too. It's like he has a handicap and he's still doing as good, if not better. So I agree.
I like the kid. Man. Leo, welcome. Hop in, man. Hop in, Leo.
Where have you been on my live, Leo?
Nice. Hey, my offense is defense. My offense is obviously Goff. Goff has to be offensive.
And obviously, we know who your defense is.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Anzalone is going to be the guy that's clogging up the lanes. He's going to be stopping a lot of runs. With that said, Iffy Melifonwu, I'm always going to take his ass. 2 fucking sacks today.
Leo,
he's had a BanditSports history moment.
Yep. Leo, you tripping?
That's a verse.
That's Iffy and keep CJ. Oh, bro.
That's a verse.
Hey, that's a good question.
Leo, bro.
That's a good question, Star. What, Bert?
Cut Iffy and keep CJ. What are you?
You know who you saying? Keep
Leo, bro. You hurt my feelings, man. I'm not.
Pick one.
Leo,
you gotta pick one. Come on, we know you're gonna say it.
I gotta pick one. Iffy, bro. What are you talking about? CJ's gonna go where the money goes anyway, bro. That's where he's going. So Iffy.
I don't know about that.
That's the question.
Who you taking? Iffy or CJ? We know who you taking.
I'm taking Iffy. Iffy, show me more.
You a CJ?
CJ played the whole season. CJ,
he gonna be wearing a mask after this game. He gonna be wearing a mask after
played
this
the whole
game.
damn season, so he's disqualified any goddamn way.
They answered the question right. If you want to spread that money around, that cap that we got, it would be Iffy because he's playing well. You could argue he's playing better than CJ, and you would be right. And he's cheaper. He's much cheaper. He's on the contract already, so that's less money you had to worry about not having and re-signing other guys or signing the other guys that you want to get in free agency.
CJ's
don't boom like you got a hole in one. Scott, John, who you taking? Give me your CJ. Boom.
I said you keep both of them.
Everybody ain't got money like you, Scott. You got to pick one.
No, the reason I say that is because I think Tracy's going to be the odd man out.
Yeah, Tracy Walker's going to be dead cat. He's going to be out.
Whoa! Don't talk. We're not going to talk about Tracy right now. He's going through some hard times, right?
There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. That's why we're not talking about him because there's nothing to talk about.
I know what it is because TJ's playing well, so you're probably gonna go pay him.
All you need is one good fucking corner that can cover the best wide receiver, and then Cam Sutton is a great number 2 to cover the other guy.
Is he really?
You have 2 guys that are the guys. Even if you flip you can just have the other guy just follow him the fuck around. It's like it doesn't really matter at that fucking point. You just don't have that one guy. We're kind of working with a couple guys that are just like, yeah.
Money go get Brandon.
Leo, welcome.
And some of these guys got to go. We do got to recognize that some of these guys got to go. Like, people have been mad at me all year.
Go get a guy, Mike.
People have been mad at me all year saying Jonah Jackson got to go, and it's not because I think Jonah Jackson is a bad player, but you can take that money that you were going to re-sign him with and get that to somebody else on the defensive side of the ball. Give me a D tackle here next to Lee McNeil. That's what I want. And so if you can tell me I can sign one of the top free agent D tackles that's going to hit the market, and CJ and Jonah Jackson got to go, they can get the fuck up out of here. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Nope.
Did they?
I agree 100%.
I agree with you too. President and CEO, who you taking, man?
Or draft one.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably have to take Iffy right now. For sure.
Thank you.
He's playing much better ball than CJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend all my cash on Iffy, but I'm gonna try to sell my food stamps and get CJG with it, baby.
Hey, let Leo speak on that. Leo brought that shit up. He brought this whole argument up. Where's he at?
I'm trying.
He's trolling your ass.
Hold on, man.
I already said it last week.
You need to defend yourself, Manny.
I would keep Iffy and let CJ go. But
why didn't you feel my?
I know you're Iffy dick rider, bro. So I was like, let me troll Bert.
I ain't never wrote.
Don't talk about Bert like that.
I didn't defend myself out.
Bunch of genuine.
What'd you say?
We believe you.
That's right.
I said
we believe you. We know you ain't never been in prison before.
With you, bro.
Yeah, I'll take Iffy. I'll take Iffy and CJ. I honestly think that they'll probably wind up sitting there keeping both. They have the money to do it. I actually think that they'll probably sign Jonah too. That'll kind of be everybody. They're going to try to keep the band together and just keep on building. To be honest, they have all the draft picks, so they could fill holes there too. They could probably sign. It just depends if they want the D tackle in free agency, which there's going to definitely be a
corner and a D tackle.
So
linebacker. They'll have the money.
To be honest, I was looking at prospects yesterday, and I really like the kid out of Alabama, and he can sit there and play man end zone. So I mean, there's in that first round, especially the back end of the first round, when you pick 32. I mean, there's going to be some guys. So corner is going to be a strength. So you could literally get your guy in the draft, but there's free agency. There's no corners. I think there's two.
Jalen Johnson,
the kid in KC, probably the better one, but after that, it's just kind of a toss-up. So you might have to fill needs in the draft. So
yeah, they definitely got a draft. I say they should get a vet and draft one. Because my guy today would be I would get the guy that's coming off of the Bengals, man. I would get him, have him and Cam. You can come into the season with him and Cam. I would feel safe with that. And then you draft the guy. If he's ready to start, that's cool. If he's not ready to start, continue to develop him, and then he'll come along.
Yeah, if you want to trade, you probably have to trade.
Too,
got an echo somewhere.
Guards in the third round, they can replace Jonah Jackson as well. So
you said you got the third round.
Yeah, third round. The Boston College kid that's right now at the East-West Shrine game.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. He's about 10 pounds heavier than Jonah Jackson, but he can still move. He has quick feet and all that stuff. So he's a mauler too. I don't know. You got some. So I mean, senior ball hasn't even popped off yet, and that's just East-West Shrine. So there's definitely guys in the third round that you can replace on that O-line, including tackle. So
another thing with Jonah Jackson too is he's had a contract offer on his desk for a long time now. Like he obviously thought he was worth more money, and this season how it played out, even without the injuries, how he was playing, like he was not going to get more money. So I don't know.
I mean, somebody will get desperate, Mike.
Yeah, somebody will get desperate, but it's not going to be Detroit. That's
like a new head coach or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a new GM, new head coach situation. They'll be like, let me bring in a vet. And they're gonna learn that he isn't worth $14.5 million.
Right. That's why I don't think he's coming back. Like he's not gonna come back unless he takes less money.
And Brad Holmes,
I don't think he's gonna take 10.5.
Well, I also think that the fact that he hasn't really played center kind of doesn't really help his cause. I mean, if you're going to look to pay a guard, generally you're going to want him to sit there and play center.
Yep.
So, and he's not doing that. So.
You don't have any.
my play all year before the season even got off, when I was looking at the cap, was, hey, we got Glasgow. If he can return back to form how he was playing in Detroit before he left to the Broncos, he's versatile. He can play all three positions on the interior. Re-sign him and let Jonah walk, man.
Yeah.
You can find another guard.
I got a bigger concern. I don't know if you just mentioned this, Leo, is our center Ragnow. Like, say if we win a fucking Super Bowl this year, he retires. Like with that injury he has with his foot, because it's a lingering injury that never will go away until he gets surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's not going to get that surgery because it's not going to allow him to play fucking football.
Yeah, he won't cut it off. I offered twice to do it. He won't cut it off.
So it's like we got to start thinking about a center too at some point in time, because I don't know how long Ragnow is going to sit here and deal with this injury.
You're right. Especially
I think center. So I think if center becomes a need, I would be okay with drafting the center in the first or second round.
I could even play guard, right, Leo? So we can transition him into a center.
Well, I mean, it's the second most important guy on the line. Without the tackle and the center, I mean, you could plug and play guards all day, but those guys have to be right. I mean, that's Jared Goff's right hand man when it comes.
What I'm saying is like a center that can also play guard. That can then, when Ragnow moves on, he's already a center, but he just playing guard for us.
Well, it gives them it does give them the versatility to kind of do that. Yeah.
Who did that last year for us? I'm blanking on his name. Why am I blanking on his name?
Evan Neal.
Evan
Brown.
Evan Brown.
Yeah, Evan Brown.
Yeah, he's with Seattle.
He was a center that played guard.
For him, didn't he sign only like a 1-year deal with Seattle?
2-year deal.
I think
so. 2-year deal.
It was 2 years?
Yep.
I would love to bring him back.
Yeah, I would.
Because I was about to say, if it's a 1-year deal, you could probably bring him back for cheap in the offseason.
I just don't know how long Ragnow's, and that's my biggest concern with this offensive line is that like we can replace everybody else besides Sewell and Decker instantly. So it's like it's tough.
Decker too. Let's not act like Decker. You know what I mean? Some spring chicken. He's 16 years, or I think he's like 15, 16 years.
You say he was 60?
Leo, but I think we can get him. We can get him to another 2 or 3 years out of him, and I don't think he's going to go anywhere else. I think he's going to retire a Lion.
He will.
Hey, going back to Evan Brown,
I think we're getting 15-year pro out of him, so we got him for another 3 to 5.
I agree.
Going back to Evan Brown, it was only a 1-year deal, so we could bring him back in the offseason.
There you go.
There you go.
And he already with this organization and everything. He got ties with us.
And Evan Brown was pretty consistent for us.
Oh yeah.
But look, if you were to ask me, do you think we keep Jonah Jackson? I think they're going to keep Jonah. I think they're going to keep that line as long as they could. That's the heart of this team, and so I think that they have the money to do it. They're layered as far as contracts every year to sign each and every one of those guys, including Jonah. So I think that they're going to try to keep that band together.
We got the money to do it, but our GM talk about Wahlberg. I mean,
we got the money to do it. It's just it's going to depend on what him and his agent are looking for, because Brad ain't going to overpay him.
Right, that's the thing.
He ain't spending nothing.
Yeah.
On top of that, I think the Lions are going to go balls out for defense this year.
Yeah, but
why we got a mastermind over there named AG? Go everybody get the right spot.
Balls out
now, big fella.
That's why you spend the money on offense. We get that mastermind on defense.
Yeah, but they're going to pull up for Jonah Jackson. They're going to pull up the fucking second half of the Bucks playoff game, and they're going to go, so
where you at?
You were in this game, and we were.
You'll be like, hey, there's the offense score. Did we win the game?
You want? I can't pay. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? There's it just opens up so many fucking questions because his liability of not being fucking healthy, on top of how much money he wants, on how we know our GM is. I like what you say, Leo. They're gonna try to keep it together, but I really don't think they would overpay Jonah Jackson just to make sure the band stays together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Brad Holmes feels that he can draft O-linemen, especially with a draft like this. This draft would be great for O-linemen, to be honest with you. Like the edge rushers are kind of mid this fucking year. Corners would be great. O line would be great.
Is that I believe like when it comes to the trench players, like I believe that you want young guys. Like it's hard for big ass dudes to overcome injuries once they start, being injured like that. I mean, it's just they're so much bigger, right? And the time to sit there and heal just kind of takes, a hell of a lot longer. If it were me, if I were going in free agency, I would rather get the smaller guys than the trench guys. You know what I mean? So, and you could replace the guard. Like, let's be honest. They were looking at last year. They were looking at Zavala, and he was like a fifth pick last year. So I mean, I trust that Brad. I mean, that's why Brad's here, right? Like to make sure that those 5th round draft picks count. So yeah.
Hey Scott, let me tell you why we gotta break the bank to keep the band together. What happens to Destiny Child when Beyonce go? You get that big star gone, it's over. I'm coming with no facts today.
Hey, I want to also Dan Campbell, like Dan Campbell's quote, like that said a lot to me. What he said about Ragnar after the game. So he said some players can play at 80% or whatever, and some players can't, and that's fine. That told me a lot about both of them players, man. Like I don't know, like Jonah, I would like to have him back too, but not at the price point that he's probably expecting, man. He's probably trying to get towards more so that top guard money, and not the top guard like 20 million or nothing, but he might want. We don't know what he wants. Let's just say he wants like 17 or something like that. He ain't worth that, man.
You're right. He's literally a product of what's surrounding him. That's what he is. He's a product of what's surrounding him. You got these other guys on the line, and the guys on defense have to line up over the top of the better. You get a better matchup. It's more favorable for you, so you're going to look better than you really are.
Yeah, I agree with Bird on that, because when you look at the line, like the least valuable guy, if we look at all 5 of them guys, it's him.
Mm-hmm. And that's where the least valuable defensive player will be, right on top of him.
It's you, Christian, the least valuable guy, Christian.
Hey, I do want to address something right before I jumped on. Hey, Mike, I want to kind of go back to the Bosa shit. I do believe that Aiden Hutchinson is a better player than Bosa now. Like, I'll say that with my chest. Like, there's nothing about
exactly.
Both y'all go with the Ohio State hate. Y'all go keep
it ain't about Ohio State. I ain't
gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that right now.
Your boy stuck on the stats, sit there and say it, right?
Bro. Bosa is the enemy. He don't play for any college now. He plays for the San Francisco 49ers. Stop that shit.
Remember this
I forgot he even played at Ohio State, to be honest.
He's a Buckeye at heart. He's a Buckeye at heart.
He's young.
He's a 49er at heart right now. He's the enemy.
I'm with you, Leo. Like watching them 22s. I know Leo.
I wasn't arguing with you. I wasn't trying to say he was better. I just said
he hasn't played long enough for me to justify that. He hasn't played long enough.
No, Buckeyes pull up.
Get
on here,
John. We got way too many mics.
Yes, he has played. Outplayed both this season. Yeah.
One mic, guys. One mic.
Mike was already talking about how he was lackluster the beginning of this season. So I can't sit there and say that Hutch is better than Bosa.
I'm gonna say it. You won't. I will, John. I'll say it for you.
If he was, I would 100% say that.
To back it up.
Regardless of Hutch going to Michigan, I can hate Michigan with my chest, and I do every single day. Regardless of that, Hutch right now is not better than
Sky were just talking about. This is just like me and Sky were just talking about. We're talking about who's playing the best right now versus the season. The best player right now that's going to hit the field Sunday tonight is going to be Aiden Hutchinson. I've seen it. If you look at the film, you look at these past games, clearly the better player on that field right now playing is Hutch.
Absolutely.
Clearly. Another thing, that's in both sides. That's in both phases of edge play. That's in the running game and in the passing game. He's been playing way better than fucking Nick Bosa.
They're washing Bosa out.
And he's just as big as a focal point. I mean, it's tough to say. Like I said earlier, Mike, like with the immersion of the playoff Hutch, as everybody would call it, buzz cut Hutch, as everybody would call it, transformation.
Did a haircut.
Like, it really takes us to see next year. Like, it's hard to say, like, because consistency at that position fucking matters. If you want to compare yourself to the fucking greats, right? There's a reason that they're great because they do things consistently. We know he gets.
You say next year one more time. One more time next year. I don't want to hear about next year. Your time is now.
The argument as of right now, which player is playing the better ball?
Hutch has got more
that's what I'm saying. Like right now to me, like they equally are as dangerous for their prospective teams. Like they literally, like the focal point of the Lions' defensive line is Hutchinson. Same with Bosa. They affect the game equally, right? But everybody's argument to Hutch versus Bosa is in season right now because we see what's going on.
Everybody say Hutch is better.
So Hutch, to me, Hutch plays more games. He's more reliable. 8 sacks in 4 games. There's 2 sacks per those games, and believe it or not, they are momentum changers. Bosa used to be that, but right now, Hutch, earlier in his career, he is by far. I think he's playing better ball. I think he's learned to adapt. He gets double teamed. Yeah, I get that too. But right now, this season, I think Hutch is a little bit ahead of Bosa. In my opinion, I agree with both Mike and Leo. I think he's proven that he's there every game.
In season, I had to disagree with you, Rumble. Like I just had to because like did he just like get 20 sacks or 19 sacks this year? Like what the fuck are we talking about?
But he's playing. Listen, he's playing every game though. Has he been injured? Has he set out any games?
I get that, and we're
so the offense has a game plan against him.
How many sacks Bosa had this?
Yeah, but the
Bosa has 10.5.
Bosa has 10.5 this year.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best year this year.
How many games?
He played all the games. Let me see. Let me go and double check that because I'm pretty sure he wasn't hurt this year.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he played every game. He played every game on here.
1 forced fumble. Like that's. Let me go.
Yeah, now if you want to talk about the season, like the overall season, like you could say at points, okay, yeah, him because he was finishing and stuff. But you talking about how the season is breaking off now? These last 4 games or so, like it's no comparison. Like I think the last 5 weeks, he doesn't even have a sack. The last 5 weeks, I believe I can pull that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Green Bay stopped him in the playoffs, so yeah, he didn't do anything in the playoffs.
To me, it's always just hard to justify a 2-year guy over a vet like that. That's what I'm thinking. It's got to be consistency. I'm kind of fighting my own point here with earlier, but like that's what me and Mike did always agree with on this. Is like when we got to give him a chance. Did he become the guy? As of right now, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you why
I don't think that's not what me and Leo are saying though. We're not saying like who are you taking right now for the next 5 years or whatever, or based off their NFL careers. We're just saying.
How about this next game?
The next game.
I would take Hutch.
Who's playing the best right now is Hutch.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's one thing that Bosa got that Hutchinson got is somebody on the opposite side to help him too, so he get that double team pressure. So you got to take that.
Bosa's playing with guys that like we all know.
Like, he got Armstead, he got Hargraves. I mean, how many sacks did Hargraves have last season off of the Eagles?
Best part about this whole thing.
Bro, we talk about McNeil.
Chase Young is out there.
Chase Young. You can't forget Chase Young.
Best thing about this whole thing is we about to find out today, right? We're gonna find out today.
We got to show them today.
We're gonna find out today.
No, yeah, I can't wait to see what dance he does. He might do the Bay dance. We don't know.
Listen. There's guys on that D line that like the average person that doesn't sit there and pay attention to Lions football. They don't know who the hell they are. They don't know who the hell Benito Jones is, or they don't know who. You know what I mean? They don't know.
I wouldn't know who Benito Jones is either.
You know what I mean? When we talk about like, oh yeah, Houston's coming back. They're like, who the fuck is that?
Right. They know James is
playing with the better line.
They know who James is.
Line.
Not these casuals. These casual fans don't know who the only player on that D line they know is Hutch.
They don't know Pascal. They don't know none of those guys. Pascal. He needs to step up.
That's what I'm saying.
Romeo.
Commercials and shit.
When
he's trying.
earlier in the year, when Hutch was just getting pressures and he wasn't getting sacks, right? One of the talking points there was like, man, he needs somebody on the other side. He needs somebody else to sit there and step up. Like, it's just Hutch, right? Now he's got guys. Aleem's playing better.
Yeah,
Look, statistically, I will say this. Statistically, PFF, all this other stuff says that Levi Onwuzurike is playing better. With my own two eyes, I haven't really seen that, and I haven't really dived into it like that. But I guess he's playing better. Whatever. Okay, so then you got Pascal, right? He started coming along, and then they started to bring the blitz with Iffy and all those other dudes. So
who did that?
He did no, right? When I say that, I look at the Niners D line, and I'm like, okay, well, Bosa already had all that damn help for years now, and he's still being outplayed.
Shout out to Benito Jones too, bro, and Tyson Alualu.
Burrito Jones.
Burrito
Jones.
Playing good, dude.
Burrito Jones.
They're playing good.
This guy just giving everybody hugs and flowers today.
Dude, the defensive line is playing fucking better. Why do you?
Yeah, you shouted out Burrito by himself.
And remember, we're getting Houston back today. So,
are we really? I was told that last week. That was very disappointing.
I think
they're playing them this week
on third downs. I think Houston's a bad matchup for Trent Williams. It's hard. It's hard for 6'7" to get to those ankles, bro. You know what I mean? And with that dip move, is filthy.
You better be in pass coverage.
When he dip, we dip, you dip. Yeah, man. I gotta jump on the grill, boys. So
you don't know how to make them burgers, Rumble. You don't know how to make them burgers. Yeah, he got his season tonight, bro.
Let's go to the prediction.
Hey, Rumble, let them know where you can find you at, Rumble. Hey, give us your score prediction.
My score prediction.
On the right damn picture, man.
Oh, I get you on here.
Oh, you can put me behind a villainous mask.
No.
My score prediction. I think we're gonna look at a man. All right, 40. Yeah, I said 37. I'm gonna say 37. I'm gonna keep it under 40, but it's gonna be 37, and I'm gonna go 24. I think our defense really latches on and gives Brock Purdy issues, and I believe it or not, I think these last few weeks they have shown that our defense has shown that when it comes to red zone, we don't play. So I think they're going to be kicking field goals, and I think they're going to get a couple of gifts, but I think our guys leave no doubt, and they score. We come out on top. 34.
Appreciate you, Big Unc, man. Let me know where you can find you at.
You can find me here with these villainous. Wait, see, I can't do it. See, I don't even.
Yes,
try.
you can. Don't ever say you can't.
I'm
You can
with
do
the
it.
villains right here, man. Shout out to Sky and John, Birdsong, Beastrilla, Bandit, Mike, and Leo, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Enjoy the game, and I'll be in the chat.
Rumble, guess what? You just did it. You just did it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
Burn the burgers, bro. Don't burn the bun.
I don't burn food, man. Come on, you know how much food is now?
You burned that macaroni and cheese back.
Later on.
Man, I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you guys, man.
They slid on us. You see that? Mr. CEO get to go home early.
Mm-hmm. That's your CEO.
Wait. Scott, I went in there to start. Don't get the point in. It ain't over. We got 2 more segments, bro.
Oh, okay, cool.
But let's start off with a reminder or a parlay. We gotta get a thing for that. It's you.
Parlay. Okay. Travis Kelce, touchdown. Zay Flowers, touchdown. J-Mo, touchdown. Josh Reynolds, touchdown. Brand new jersey. Any jersey of your choice. You already know.
Several saying put a 1 in the chat. Anybody that chatted in the chat in this thing is be entered for it. We'll do it like that. If you comment on this post, you're into the chance to win a jersey. There you go. Because I'm feeling grateful today.
Bada bing. Let me do my I'm gonna do my little prediction real fast where I hop off because I got some shit I gotta do. I'm gonna go 39.
You got boo-boo. Go ahead.
39-31 Detroit.
God damn.
All day.
If you would have said something different, Scott was gonna rip your contract up.
Who contract?
If you would have picked somebody other than Lions, your contract was over.
No, hey, they ain't the one that did that shit last time. motherfucker.
Sky did it too. We had a long meeting about that. He had a $1.75 raise. It went to $1.50. All right, Bert. So let me find you at.
He's getting paid.
Yeah, look, I'm
Jeff
just
Skiller.
You can find me wherever.
Working on it.
Talk shit. Oh goddamn, you pulled me down.
Remember, you get the next food stamp card. We're working on it. Go ahead, Bert.
You can find me wherever you can find people talking shit. That's where I'll be at. It's your boy Birdsong. I'm out this motherfucker.
On the toilet. You gotta use the bathroom. You find me wherever you should. It's on the toilet. All right. What's your score prediction gonna be? We all know who's gonna win. What's the score gonna be? I'm gonna start with you. Birdsong. Go home. Thank you. Skilla, man, what you got the score being, man? And let everybody know we can find her. This is how we end it.
He's truly the thriller. You can find me at JBK Zone Coverage, right there in the bottom of my name there.
I think you're gonna do your little slide thing you did last time.
And then run into the slide thing.
Okay.
And you can find me out here with the rest of the villains. And why you keep switching my picture, dog? Okay. Anyway, so my prediction is because I'm feeling nostalgic. And the last time the Detroit Lions went to a championship game, they had to go to San Francisco and play the San Francisco 49ers. 1957. They beat them 31-27. That's my score.
Tell him.
That's my B Skrilla. He came with the big words on that. What did you say? I never heard that word before. What did you say? What was it? I can't even pronounce it, bro. That boy educated. Don't try to play us over here on BanditSports, man. Sky and John, let them know where they can find y'all at, man.
Listen, you can find us right here. I want to say this really quick before we go, man. Like, I want everybody just to kind of like sit before this game or watching the other game.
Sit
and just soak this the fuck in. All right, this hasn't happened in a really long time. Regardless of what happens today,
forever.
Enjoy it. Enjoy watching the fucking game in the middle of fucking January or at the end of the year.
That was your message from the superstar.
This doesn't happen often. Just enjoy the fucking game and get used to it. Yeah, you want to look at that way, get used to it. But
thank you, Batman. Hey, Robin, let us know where you can find
enjoy this fucking game. I'm gonna say this game is a 37-34 Lions.
That's superstar. Hey, John, you're Robin. You get 15 seconds. He had 30. Go ahead.
Oh, you know, it's gonna be. We got a big game. We gotta relax. Hey, gotta come out and be ready. Can't do nothing that we can't do. Gotta throw everything at this one. Hey, there's no tomorrow, right? Hey,
all the cute shit.
All of it. Flea flickers, reverses. I said you got to do everything today. Like no holds barred.
It all comes out the bag.
For sure. Leo, let him know. Before I let them know where you're, he is going to be doing a draft show during the draft all season. So he'll be here.
Yeah.
Appreciate that,
you
Leo.
can find me on X at first name, last name, and then you can find me right here with all the villains. Score prediction is going to be 31-24 Lions.
For sure. Mike, my brother, mom will be proud of me today, man. I had your back. I told you. Got you. Let me know where you can find Mike.
I got Lions. Everybody picking Lions, and we're going to win. I got 30. Well, no, I didn't have 30. I had 28-24 Lions. We're going to win by 4 or more. I got that.
Scott, man, you know you're a superstar, man, but I disagree with you.
To the Super Bowl.
Down. You said sit down. Y'all better be on your goddamn stairs there. You gonna get our swear to God, like, oh my mama, we got a chance.
Get excited, no, for real. Like taking the shit in. I agree with you, man. Like do whatever you want. Like be happy, be excited.
Hey,
fucking
get drunk.
Go crazy.
Everybody get drunk.
Where's your pet rock at?
Whatever you want to fucking do it today.
Yeah, the Lions.
Today is the day to get excited about the fucking Lions.
Come here.
Bro, everybody gonna be crying, Sky, today. Everybody gonna be crying today.
Win or loss.
We go to a Super Bowl, bro.
We're going to the Super Bowl, bro.
Think, guys.
We going, bro. What you mean, win or loss?
We are one game away. We are one fucking game away.
Bro, they laughed at me. I remember beginning of the season, I was like, man, we going to the Super Bowl. Everybody was like, ha, ha, ha.
And as we say this, we all know we about to be stressed for the 3 hours that game's on.
Who gonna be stressed?
I have no fingernails.
No, John, everybody's gonna be numb, bro. So we don't have to feel that way.
Because from the stress, that first quarter, everybody's gonna be gripping whatever they have in their hands and white knuckling that bitch. Something's gonna happen. We just gonna be stressed. We want the tears. We want to be happy at the end of the game, but that game, the heart rate is gonna be at like 120.
Listen, bro, I ain't crying. You know why? Because I know we can do it, and we're supposed to do it. So when you're supposed to do it, and you know you can do it, guess what? You do it. We on our way to Super Bowl, bro. No Brock Purdy, no baby gonna stop us. This Birdman, we out here. Cash Money Records, baby. We'll be in this.
We got this, bro. We match up so fucking well.
I've been looking at my contract, Bandit, man. I ain't been getting paid like I'm supposed to, man.
Mom fed you her whole life. Don't you're supposed to help me out.
On a payroll. I'm not even on a payroll. What the hell are you talking about?
In, bro.
But yeah, my score prediction, man. I got the Lions. This playoff,
Bandit. Talking about EBT?
I got the Lions winning 34-30. Gonna be close. Thank you, Mike. See, he do deserve a jersey to say Bandit on the back of me. See, I like Mike.
Well, big Mike.
He's being nice now.
Oh, see, now we got we're supposed to have the real star on the show to do the outro, but you know, Daddy burnt something. You can't cook. So I'm gonna let Sky, you do the outro for me, bro.
Yeah, bro. I want to say this. Shout out to everybody listening, watching, fucking the team, man. We do, guys, we do take our time. We do stuff. We do go over things a little bit here and there. Make sure you guys got a pretty good show. Neil does a good job at making sure this shit flows pretty decent.
Hey, you pay for the internet, bro. You pay for the internet.
And then along with you guys watching and following. So make sure you guys subscribe and click and all that good shit for us, man. I appreciate you guys. And no matter what happens tonight, we're gonna be on to the next show. Leo's gonna start the new segment for the draft. If we lose, if we win, on to the fucking Super Bowl. And we got 2 more weeks of our bullshitting about the motherfucking Lions about to win the Super Bowl. Is what it comes down to. So much love to everybody. Fucking go Lions. Let's go.
All grit, one pride.